Ahoy there! Welcome to day 9 of the 12 days of whiskey with Kevin. Now, I got off my boat today and then stumbled into this vast body of water in my neighbor's backyard. And I thought it'd be a perfect place to share with you a combination of a song and a whiskey that I'm really happy about. So the song is Oh Sherry by Steve Perry. The song reminds me a lot of the whiskey for today. You'll see why in a minute. It's become one of my favorites, and I owe it all to my friend April, who was the first one to tell me about this. It is an absolutely fantastic product, and it is none other than the James E. Pepper 1776 straight rye whiskey, but it's finished in Pedro Jimenez and Oloroso sherry casks. You don't find that very often. So this baby won the 2018 Double Gold Award at the New York World Wine and Spirits Competition. Now, as your captain for today, I'm going to give it a double thumbs up, which means, for those of you counting at home, that's 4 thumbs up. That's huge. And I would venture a guess that this is probably a bigger award for them today than a double gold. Anyway, on to the distillery. It's also known as the oldest and best brand of whiskey made in Kentucky. It is made in Lexington, Kentucky, which is about an hour and a half east of Louisville. And some really interesting history here is that James Pepper was just 15 when he inherited the distillery from his deceased uncle. What were you doing at 15? It probably wasn't building a distillery. Anyway, turns out that Colonel E.H. Taylor was his guardian. You'll remember that name from a couple nights ago. He gave him a loan to expand the operation. So then when James eventually couldn't pay back the loan, the colonel took it back, and then sold it to the distillery, which is now known as Woodford Reserve. There's a great video about this history on the website jamesepepper.com. I encourage you, whether you're a whiskey fan or not, it's a really cool story that goes back to the Revolutionary War all the way up to the current, so check it out. What struck me about this is that every time James Pepper got knocked down, he got up and kept fighting. Probably a good lesson for today. Now, on to the tasting. So what you're going to smell is some of that sherry, and it's really subtle, but it's just perfect. Trust me when I say it's just perfect. It matches just perfectly. So now we're going to taste it. Oh, sherry is right, Mr. Perry. This sherry adds something really super special to this, and it really evens out the taste with a great finish. This could be great right out of the bottle. I let it open up for a little bit, but not too long, and it just finishes perfectly. It's probably be awesome on the rocks or straight, whatever you like. But anyway, I've enjoyed, as your captain, taking you on a little history ride here today. Look forward to meeting with you tomorrow. Until then, be safe and have a great night.